Welcome back, everybody, to House Flipper Series 2. In our Series 2 save, we have just finished an odd-looking bathroom. Sigh. And we're heading out into this room here. We've also done our very orange fish wall and laundry. Okay. We need a Gracia door 3x2. Let's get that thing in, because that's going to mess up our day. Before we do, let's have a look at our tasks. Again, we're doing the internal door wearer white, so we did guess correctly. Let's just pop that thing right there. Alright, so now we have our matching hallway. I remember to put in white thingamywhatsits. Floor tile, Pemis dark, wooden rotated. Let's get that thing down. I know, we're going to have to cover the floor with a cloth before we paint. It's just the way it is. Lovely. And another internal door, wearer white. Let's get that thing done then. But that does tell us what colour door we want for the other side. So we'll just grab this and shove it over here. Alright, over here we are going to grab this thing. And I'm pretty sure it will show me where it wants it. So now we have another entry onto the decking. Beautiful. Paint with the colours, a fresh morning. Let's get our fresh morning on. Probably only need a medium, but I could be wrong. Let's find out. Here we go. It will help us with our colour scheme a little bit, because we'll know. So this is how we do it. I know, it doesn't really count in here. Alright. Cameras, dark rotated wooden panels. Let's go. I know we got this. Okay. Oh, I've already done it. No, I've already done it except over here. Let's get this bit nicely done. There we go. Okay, ceiling lamp rectangular by 2. Let's get them up. We've got the morning light steel. You know what? I think we might stick with the light steel and the white base. Now, I'm actually going to put 2 in. We're going to put them in this way. I know I don't normally put them in. I would have normally rotated them the other way, but let's do this. We're going to get one elegant light switch, so we'll do that. I'm actually going to leave it. If that is the only change, just pop that there. Turn those lights on so we've got something to work with. A double bed warming. Now I am going to do all grey in here because that's just what it seems to be asking for, and I think we'll put it up against this wall. So let's go with that. We go with the grey wood as well. Yeah, let's go. Pivot that. Bring it in. Down there. 2 bedside tables. Now I'm hoping it's the same bedside table as we had before, so we go with the grey wood on that. And we will pivot that around. One there. I don't think we had a handle option on this, did we? No, it comes with just the gold handles, regardless of what you want. Alrighty, so we're going to pop that thing there. A Decora wool lamp by 2, so we're sticking with the same thing. We're going to go with the grey wood this time. Keep everything looking the same. Type B electrical outlets by 2, so they maybe want some music for the evening, so we'll just grab this. I might put that one on that side this time. And we'll do the same here. Maya long fairy carpets. Might go grey, we'll see how that looks. It's not too bad. Got 2 of them. Just need to pull it out of the wall. There we go. Alright, woody double chest of drawers. And this is where my plan all falls apart. Grey wood. And I might just go grey oak. So it's a reverse of what we have in the other room. Yeah, it is where my plan all falls apart. That's okay. So if I had that there, I could put this here, couldn't I? Yeah, so we might just mess with everything we just did. I know the things we do for these people. At least we don't have to sell it to fix it, right? Oops, hopefully I haven't zigged when I should have zagged. Let's find out. I have a little bit. I just wanted more of that carpet protruding. I know my electrician is yelling at me because I've had him rewire everything. Yeah, never mind, he'll be fine. But now we can watch TV in bed and have a view of the lake if we want to, provided we make sure the TV's facing the right direction. Wardrobe Vera in the grey wood. Which is again going to have to... You know what, I'm going to put it here. We are going to just grab this light switch. Put it over there. Pull that out of the wall a little bit. Right, now we've got walking space. Yeah, we're good. Okay, and vertical radiator plumbing system, which is going over here with its vertical radiator. Let's get that done. Alright, AC installation. We're going to kitty corner that to the other one, so we're just going to pop that. Oops, let's buy that now. Yeah, there we go. So I'm pretty sure we've got an upstairs space to go as well, so we'll get to that in just a minute. Let's buy a mountable air conditioner and assemble that thing. I probably electrocuted myself a dozen times over. You used to be able to slide your mouse down over these screws and they would just start once your mouse hovered over them, and now it looks like they've fixed that little bit of laziness. Just gotta find the right spot for it. Alright, that's done. A Tasano standing mirror and a ranch wall clock. Standing mirror can go in the grey wood. Grey wood, there we go. I think it's going to have to go over here this time. Or not, as the case may be. Just pivot it and stick it. Oh, maybe I didn't pull it out of the wall far enough. I thought it was because yeah, no, I didn't pull it out of the wall far enough. There we go. Alright, then the next thing we have is a ranch wall clock. I think the only thing we changed was the steel on the handles. And we stuck it above bed. And then they wanted a geometry painting. We're going to give them another small, and I think this time it's going to go over here. Alright. Maybe these are two little guest rooms. It's kind of cool, isn't it? So that is the ground floor completed. The basement floor completed. It's kind of like a little private living area. We did go with the full grey this time. Okay, so that's that done. Let's head on upstairs. I might just... Right. So the lower floor is done. The middle floor is done. Does this need anything out here? Let's just... Oh my giddy aunt. Well, I nearly forgot this one entirely. I would have been like, what have I missed? You want a list? Right, there it is on the side screen. Okay, this is going to need new flooring, isn't it? Yep, grotesque brown panels. Let's get that down straight away. Go from here and move it away from the house, so any overlap doesn't go inside. That's a lot nicer. And 2 hanging chairs. Alright, let's have a look at these things. They're kind of cute, aren't they? I'm just going to probably change this bit. Because I don't want to go yellow again. I actually want a contrast there. It's kind of pretty. What do we have downstairs? We had the cow prints downstairs, didn't we? So we could go cow print pillow. And that should be a cow print as well. Or lines. Which means that can be lines. Why don't I have a cow print pillow that I can put in? Alright, it's not going to let me have it. So we're going to go with the stripes on the pillows and the cow print. Alright, maybe not then. Alright, let's go back to yellow. Yellow. That doesn't look too bad, I guess. So maybe make the mattress a different color. There you go. Alright, the wood is coarse dark oak, so we're going to stick with that theme. What's this? The base. There. It's not really a space for, just grab this one, I'll just move this. Okay, just pivot that. Get this way. And change in hanging light bulbs for this space. Okay. 3, right? Okay, we kind of got that even. Yeah, there you go. Turn those on. What do you mean that's 1? Urgh. Where am I going to hang it then? I know, what? Can I hang it on here? I don't know if it'll count it. It did count it, but I think that would spoil your view, wouldn't it? So hang on a minute, let's just zap those. What we might do is we might grab, no, this, thank you, this. And I'm going to put it here, and then I'm going to put it here. Yep, and then I'm going to grab this one, we're going to put it here. Oh, no. There, my license to light bulb is gone again. Urgh. Okay, try again. Grab this, grab this. I'm going to go here to here, and then right click and finish it. Yeah. And then we're going to go over here, we're going to do it again. But this time without, linking it to the other side, because that's a bit silly. I swear, if I fall off this balcony trying to fix these lights... There we go. I don't like their lights, by the way. Right, now this floor is done. Man, I'm glad I checked. Alright. I still like this kitchen, kind of, maybe. Okay, maybe not. Let's go upstairs. Shh. Into this area. Alright, we've got a bunch of stuff to do. We need to remove some trash. Sell a few things. Alright, I'm just going to do it in here as well. We'll just sell what we can. This place would really smell. And not in a great way. I really like the convenience of not having trash bags to throw out that this version of the game has, which House Flipper 2 doesn't. Okay, that's all the trash in here done. All the trash in here done. Selling those, removing those 2, rightio. Okay, now we just need to clean. Oh, is that it? Yeah, we've gotten rid of all the rubbish. Let's clean the dirt. There's a fair amount of it, isn't there? It's just an old house that needs a bit of love. The floor, the timber in the floor, you probably want to rip that up and replace it because it would have soaked up smell as well. Clean the dirt, 90%. What have I missed? Ah, that cobweb. And that cobweb. Alright, over here. Let's just get this space done. Oh, the dirt's already done in here. Beautiful. Over here. Let's just clean this whole area. Actually, it tells me the dirt's done in here. Let's just fix this little room up. Alrighty. No, okay, good. So here we go. This is going to be pleasant little space. Let's deal with the rubbish and the dirt out here. Little balcony. All right, there we go. Why don't we get this little space here done? Lay the floor tiles, grotesque brown. Let's get that done. I know, right? It's pretty cute. Pretty cute. this bit's done here. You know what? I just feel like doing all the floors. Grotesque brown panels. So we might as well just grab. Well, we'll grab this bit here, and then we'll just grab this corner to here. Then we'll grab this all the way down to here. Alright, let's go in here. Honey Sky Beige panels. Rightio. Honey Sky Beige, so it's going to be quite a light little space. Grab that. Zippity-doo-dah all the way over to here. Wow, that's going to lighten that space out nicely, isn't it? Honey Sky Beige again. I thought I saw that there when I looked at it last time. So that bit's done. Alright, that's all done. That's all done. What goes in here? You know what? It doesn't tell me to change the panels in here. So I am actually going to just fix the flooring because I have nice flooring everywhere else and not here. Okay, so we'll put the Honey Sky in here as well just to lighten the room out. Now the next thing I need, okay, in here we need an Elijah window by 1 non-openable. Let's get that thing installed. Right, there we go. I'm going to make it white to just continue with that light, and we're going to look for the space they wanted in. That's up there. All right, put that in. All right, let's get the wall panels in. So I need Menno's white tiles and Menno's brown. So you know how I feel about this. Do they have specific numbers? No. Radio. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this. I'm going to... Oh. Right, well I'm going to make it white on top. Oh my god. That is really overwhelming. Okay, you know what? We're going to put the white down the bottom. And the brown up the top. It's going to kind of be a lot more like a window then. Okay. So that's what we'll do. So I still find it overwhelming, but it'll do. It'll do. We'll just get all of that done. Alright, so all of this section is going to be white. I need more tiles. Yeah, I know I messed up on the first thing. Because I like things to match, I'm going to get up here and we're going to just get these tiles in the window span so that it looks a bit tidy. And then we're going to go over here. I may need another package of tiles. I will need another package of tiles. Oh yeah, definitely. And then we're going to put this in here. Then I'm going to grab myself another package of tiles. Grab that Menno's white. Stick that down there. No, not selling it yet. Doing this. Doing this. There we go. Alright. I'm going to fix this bit here. And I'm going to tile up here. Probably find I could have painted, but anyway. And this bit here. What? Well, that's just rude. We're going to grab our packet of brown. And basically, just put in the last strip of white that I want. I know it says I've done it, but I've actually only done it in one colour. So we're just going to now grab this set and we're going to tile this section here. Now, if I go... Oh no, that's good. Right, that's excellent. Alright, now we're going to drop this down and we're going to sell it. It works better for me that way than the other way. It's like having the brown roof. Okay, let's lay some floor tiles. Blue swan rectangular, white rotated. That sounds exciting. Wonder what they look like. I don't know. Oh, that's right. They're these big tiles. Humongous. Wow, it is a very, very white space, isn't it now? Very light. Okay, mount the devices. This is where our washer goes. So I guess we don't need to worry about where to put it. We've already got a space to put it in. Here we are. Just hop out of my own way. Assemble it. Oh man, I wish it was this easy, right? I know, I forget where I click to make it flip, but spam clickery until it works is what I've been operating on. I do like with the washing machine how I get directions, because the first time I did one of these I did mess it up. I couldn't work out what I was meant to click. Mountable bathtub with a comfy backrest. Well, let's find the bathtub. Right, we need to unscrew it before we try and mount anything here, or it won't mount. And we'll be frustrated because we know where to put it, we just won't be putting the right thing in. Back to tasks. You know, I do kind of like the red. You know what, let's have a splash of colour in this bathroom, hey? Back up out of our own way. Assemble that thing. All right. What else are we putting in here? A mountable shower. All right, before we do that though, let's toddle over here, make sure that's unscrewed, because otherwise we won't get that thing in. Right, now it is. Go with a black frame on this one. Just hop out of the way. We'll assemble this one. I'm glad, oh, it's one of these. I am very glad in that case that I put the tiles in first, because there's no way we'd be able to stand on anything in here and get them up. Okay, a Nostrada's interior door by 1 meter. Let's have a look at that thing. Ooh. You know what, I like the contrast. We're going to have a black handle though. Black details, black handle. Oh, maybe that would be better, but we've got a red bathtub. Why don't we go red oak, and then with the frame we'll do more red oak if I can find it again. It's easy, you just, yeah. And then maybe instead of the black candle in that case we might go with that so we can see it. All right, there we go. Flip it this way. Because that kind of picks out the red in the bathtub and the red in the warmth and the red in the reddish brown. That kind of works. Okay, a Rotasian ceiling lamp by 1. We have sconces though as well. Okay, so we're going to put the ceiling lamp up in here. We're going to go with the pink because it'll fit the decor really well. Pop that up there. Then we're going to go over here, and I think we're going to put our sconces probably along there. So let's grab those things. There's 2 sconces. It does look like we're going to have to put them here. We'll put one here, and we'll just go along this line of brickwork, and we'll pop one here. An elegant light switch. Black, grey and black. Yeah, let's pop that thing there. We'll pop that right there. Turn these lights on. That was a nice guess. That's lit the room up nicely. A sink plumbing system by 1 and a toilet plumbing system by 1. Well, I am thinking we could put our sink here, but I'm thinking we're going to put everything over in this area. So there's our bathtub. Oh, I know. I'm torn again. I'm gonna put the sink. I'm gonna put the sink here, and then I'm gonna grab this toilet plumbing system, and we're gonna put that one kind of about here. Yeah, that's probably the best space for it. Okay, a Yule wooden cabinet with sink. Now I wonder if they come in red oak. We have chocolate mahogany. We have light mahogany. We do have sapel, which is a nice dark reddish colour. The legs can be black. That'll be it. It's the closest I can get. Now I might actually snug. Actually, we'll put a wash basket space between it if we can. All right, I've put the toilet in the wrong spot. So, oh no, I haven't. I forgot to unscrew this. All right, well let's just do our sapel thingamywhat's it anyway. So it's the legs gonna be black, and we're doing sapel because of the reddish color. It's the closest I can get. I'm gonna pop that there. Let's get this thing assembled. I know, so much to do in this house, but it's gonna look really nice when it's done. And the next thing we're gonna do is a dine out DLC thing. Okay, so I was right. I could have put it there if I just remembered to unscrew things. That's about right. The metal is brown. Well, if I can't have a pinky coloured toilet or one that'll match the decor, we're going to actually just move it over down here. We're going to assemble it. Alright. Beautiful. Okay, toilet paper holder. Right. We're not doing gold, so we're going to be doing silver. So it'll be fine. I'm going to put that on the outside away from the sink and the wet area. We're going to go a Maya furry carpet. They want 2 of them, so there's clearly 2 spaces for that to be. Let's go with the brown. No, the warm chocolatey brown colour. Okay, maybe not. Not green, not white, not grey. Maybe brown coffee. Alright. I know, it just doesn't go with the bathtub and it's driving me crazy. Right, so I'm going to put this one here, and I'm going to put this one here. I don't like it, but hey, I'm not the customer, so there we go. The customer wants that. Don't even speak to me. Alright, chest of drawers. Cherry, sapel. Let's go this way. That's probably not my best space for it, but I think it's going to be the only space because of where I put everything else. Alright, you asked for it. A Mantilli hanger with patterned towels. I know where that's going. So we've got a touch of colour in here. So we're going to have a black hanger. Actually, yeah, black hanger. I like the diamond crosses for this room. Yep, that'll do. And the primary colour can be diamond crosses again, unless we want to do pink. No. Yes. Right. We're going to go pop that on the end over here. A jello small hanging mirror. Okay, again with the sapel or the red oak. There we go. Tabletop. Sapel. I know I would put the towels above right next to it, but then you would be having them brush your head when you're sitting on the toilet, which would be annoying. No, I think they're gonna, maybe I could move them. The only place I could really move them is right here. Maybe that's a better spot. Under the mirror, under the window, sorry. Oh good, yes, because we're gonna need to put that towel radiator plumbing system in, which means it has to go on this end wall. So let's put that there. And let's grab our plumbing system, we'll grab that thing, we'll pop that thing in. Alright, that's this room done. And it doesn't look too bad, I guess. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Out of here, into this space. I know what's going on, hey? Alright, I need a Magna right leather corner sofa, and really the only corner that thing is going to fit in is over there. So let's get that up and running. We could do it light, because everything else is so dark. So why don't we do it light with black legs? There we are. Alright, this will be our colour scheme. Decider. Yep, I know my budget will run out soon. Okay, that really is the only space, is it? Yeah, okay. Unless we want to put it in there and have them facing the walls. Okay, we need a center. They don't want the walls changed in here. Okay, a center coffee table. We're going to go with the cool oak just to get the thing, the metal I'm going to make as a deliberate contrast. Maybe. Let's go with that. Alright, flowers in a watering can. Well, that's a centerpiece and a statement if ever I saw one. No, I don't like it. It's going at the top of the stairs in the corner. I know what. It's cheerful though. A Welland freshwater aquarium. That's probably going over here, isn't it? Do we need a television in here? No, thank God for that. But I don't know. What did we use? We used... Okay. What is that again? It's a light colour anyway. Let's see if we've got something similar. Cool ash. That's always nice. Cool oak. I like the pattern on the cool ash though. Let's use that. The fronts. Okay, that's what they are. Cool oak is slightly different, and then the metal can be a dark steel. Yes. How big is... Oh, right. Yeah, that is definitely a thing that you want. I don't think it's going to fit along this. I might... No, it doesn't fit along this wall. It has to go on this wall. Alright. There we go. Bring it out of the wall. Alright, that goes there. A Decora wall lamp by 4. Alrighty. So again, we're going to go with the cool oak. Oh, cool ash. That's right, if we can. The cloth cover, I'm going to actually make a beige to go with the couch, and the metal we're going to make a dark steel. Radio. So, we definitely want one on this wall, about center if I can angle it. And we'll want one over here. Just try and get it at about the same level, and again centered. And I guess then, so third bar down, 1, 2, 3. I think that's too close to the fish tank. We're actually going to put those there. Alright, that's our 4 lamps in. I mean the other space, because I reckon that's too bright for the fish. I could just grab this and put it here, which I think works a whole lot better. Okay. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do, and I'll grab that, I'm actually going to put it over here, because the fish tank is providing its own light. We need an elegant light switch by just the one. Let's go with dark grey, light grey and black. I'm going to pop that thing over here. Turn these lights on, see what our light space says about that. But you know what, I think we could put this watering can on this table. Right. So we also need a space for a male bookcase, which is a long, low bookcase, but I don't think it's going to fit in there. Oh, maybe. Alder, American elm, cedar. The only problem is it doesn't come in the same timbers, so we're going to have to try. I think the cedar is probably my closest match. It will fit in here, look at that. There we go. Probably should have made it lighter actually. Never mind. My budget is going to run out. I need to stop faffing about. Okay, a jello large hanging mirror. Where am I putting that? I know, right? Oh, okay, that will actually go really nicely above the fish tank. I don't know why they want one there, but okay. A Zane small lantern. Which I'm going to put in the window. If I can. An Asama candle in a wicker container. You know what? I'm going to put those in the window as well. I like that better. I'm going to put one here. And we're going to put one here. That's kind of pretty. Alright. Framed photo vacation. A framed photo butterfly. And then we have our fish. Okay, these are for putting somewhere. Okay, I know, well, in that case, if that's what they're going to be like, we're just going to have to put them one there. Oops. Maybe face them around the right way. Excuse me for a minute. Ah, it's actually, that makes it a real little family space, doesn't it? There we go. Not everything is square over here. It's just driving me a little bit nuts. Let's pop that more this way. Yeah, that'll do. It's still not square, but it will do. A vertical radiator plumbing system. Now we need that where it's actually going to do some good, not too close to the fish. You know what? I may have to put it just over here. So it's not too close. It's not everyone. Oh, maybe here. We could put it, but that's kind of close to the fish. All right, let's put it over here. Just to keep it out of fish range. And we'll leave that as white and we'll just pop that on the top there. We'll assemble that in, get that done. Nice. And a Maori fish neon left and a Sawyer fish neon left. Alright, which we're going to go in our orange, our trademark orange now. How many do you want? 2 of these. We're going to do the same thingy as before. I'm just going to grab the Sawyer fish. I might make it just large and orange this time. These might be too small now. No, you know what? That'll do just fine. This room is done. And this room is done. This room is not done. 2 Decora wall lamps. Let's go. We're going to put them in coarse dark oak and light brown shades. I'm going to put one on this side of the door and one on this side of the door. I think it's the most logical spot. One elegant light switch so we can turn them on and off. And we're going to go with grey, light grey and black. Just going to pop that thing there, turn those on so we've got some light to work by. 2 armchairs and a wooden terrace table. Alright, so that's going to mean instead of having them on either side of the door, we're actually going to have them dead center in front. It's going to be like a little space where you can just come out and sit. My bad. Grab that terrace table. You know, honour the scheme going inside. So we can flip those this way. And then we're going to grab these 2 chairs. We're going to keep these light, but I think we might go with our brown coffee. And if you remember downstairs, we have a very yellow kind of thing happening, so we might do that there. That'll do. Flip that this way. I'm in the way. Yes. Maybe. centered on the doorway, not the veranda, I think. Okay, not centered very well at all. Tuck that thing. Why don't we just tuck that thing back there? Grab this thing, tuck it about here. That'll do me nicely. Is this room done? This room is done. Let's close that door because that cold breeze coming off the lake, not your friend. Yes, I should have gone with the light coloured wood there. We might change it if I have space. Let's go in here. Budget's at 15 grand though, so I need an Estratus door, interior door by 1 meter. By 1? Am I going to need that in here as well? I need wardrobe doors in here, rightio. Okay. So the Nostrada. I know, my brain just went, eek. Alright, this way, flip it. Does mean the two doors in that other area are two different colours, but because they're not seen in the same space, well, not really. Okay, 2 Hoston twine ceiling lamps, let's go. We are going to go with the brown on brown this time round. So we'll go about here, then we'll see if we can centre it, line it up. Down here. And 1 elegant light switch, let's go. And we're going to pop that in there, turn these lights on. Okay, a Getic double bed and a bedside table by 2. I'm thinking if I can fit it in there, that's where it's going. Looks good. What's that? Coarse dark oak, dark ash, grey wood, grey oak, cool oak. The base, also cool oak. Bedding, okay. It looks like it's very plain bedding. Okay, mattress is done, pillows. I'm actually hoping for a pattern. That'll do. I'm not going to get one. Flip this thing around, pull it out of the wall. We can center it, I'm just not sure what other things we want in here. Okay, let's go with bedside tables. Cedar. I can't change the doorknob, the handles to black though. Okay, Rotatian table lamps by 2. Let's go with pink on the inside of the lampshade. Can be that colour, that's fine. I think I should have done the door the darker colour like we have on the other one, never mind. Right, long, stylish, light coloured footstool. That thing is going on the end of the bed. Making it coffee, I don't have a choice about the timber, so it's going to go here. Asphasia wool bed. What? Oh, excuse me. Right. That makes my life awkward, doesn't it? Mattress. Bedding. Yep. Pillows. Colour. It'll be fine. Alright, so I think that thing is going over here. Well, it can't go over here. Alright. Well, that does change things a little bit, doesn't it? Let me just shove everything in a corner while we work out this this wall bed. I think I'm going to put it over here if I can fit it. Because I don't like the idea of it being in the walkway, really. Alright. I mean, it could go there, I guess. But I'm thinking, alright, what did we say? Lines. We'll make that dandelion mattress. And we're going with the American elm. And we're going with lines, and we're leaving that yellow. Radio. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to pivot that thing. You see that's in the way. Maybe I needed to put it over there. Let me just grab this thing. I know! What maniac thought this was a good idea? Just shove those out this way. Turn this thing around. Bring it out of the wall. And we'll close it. We should leave it open though, just to get an idea of what goes where. I'm actually thinking we are going to have to pivot that thing and put it this way. See, now I don't like this room. It is way too crowded. No sense of, I don't know, je ne sais quoi. Maybe it's just like the emergency guest room. We'll stuff them up in the attic. Or maybe we've got kids that need a little bit of, you know, sometimes they just need to sleep in here with mum and dad. But I don't think that's the case. I think this might be the emergency guest room. So we'll make it as nice as we can, given the constraints we've got. Now, you want a what with the where what? An Alice wooden desk. I don't think, if I just go tab, I don't think we've got any wardrobes in here. I think that's going to be in the next room, which is actually a good thing. So the rest of it looks pretty much like decor. Alright, so of course it's going to have to be brown. Cedar. Let's go cedar. The handles are dark. That's fine. It is a teeny tiny desk. It is still going to have to go. You know what? I'm going to face it here. Instead of under the window, we'll have the light from the window coming across it. One Getic light office chair. Cool ash, brown, and dark steel in the middle. Just turn that thing around. Pop that in there. It's the wrong colour. That's okay. They've messed me up now. Pixel table lamp. And of course dark oak with the brown metal. That'll be just fine actually. And I'm just going to pivot that so it sits nicely here. Turn that light on. Dracaena by 1. Now you want me to stick large plants in this bedroom. I could put red. No, let's not. Let's go with that. Alright, a Molly large straw hat. It won't let me go that way. You know what? It looks great just there. Or we can have it up here. I'm going to put this here. It looks like we're going to do a Kelly straw hat with a strip. I'm going to do a slightly different colour on that one. And a Nelly straw hat with a bow. Just grab this. And then a Nelly straw hat. Okay, It's an asymmetrical design on purpose. Probably up a little bit actually. There we go. It's driving me nuts. A glasses hanging clock. You want me to what? Did that have a size option? Yes, it did. Alright, let's see what the next size up does. I think that's probably going to be too... No, that's actually perfect. Alrighty. A wide grotto rug by 1. We'll do it in Trixel. Now... You know what? I'm going to put it under the desk. No. In between the 2 beds, maybe. There we go. Alright. Into here. A jello long bookcase, data set hanger, light switch, wardrobe doors, and a mirror. Alright, let's have a look at this bookcase. What other colours have I got in here? Of course, dark oak. That would darken it down a lot though. Cool oak. I could do cool oak. Let's try that. Yeah, that lightens it out. And then we'll go grey oak for these just to bring it a little bit more up. We'll go black steel handles, and the details can be in dark steel. There we go. Alright, how many of these do you want? 2. So you definitely want it along this wall then. Pull it back into the house. I should be able to fit 2 here. There we go. Okay, data set hanger by 3. Well, these are tall, aren't they? Yeah, so definitely one of those. We'll go with the pink, maybe. No, go with the black. Makes it easy to see. So this is kind of like a wardrobe. Okay, ceiling lamp line by 3. Makes sense to me. One here, and one here, and one right in the middle. Okay, elegant light switch. Okay, that hanger can't stay there. It's over the doorway. We are going to have to move it. It can go here. It's going to have to, because there's just no way we're going to be trying to walk through the door with that. Okay, now we're good. One elegant light switch, black, light grey, and black, just to make it look awesome. Stick that thing over here. Turn those lights on so we have a vague idea of what we need. A wardrobe doors. Now we want... Let's make it dark. I know, I have a fly buzzing me. It is driving me crazy. Okay, it needs to be facing this way. Okay. Alright. Should have made those cupboards darker. Never mind. Mirror. Let's see where we can fit this. I think it's going to have to go here, so it's probably a good thing we moved that hanger. There we are. This part is done. Now, it hasn't said I finished the job, so what have I missed? And where have I missed it? Let me close that. So this bedroom is done. Right. Probably outside, actually. There might be an outside space. This room is done. Let's check this outside space. No, it's good. And this inside space. No, that's good. Okay. What about here? No, this is good. Alright. This space here is okay. And we did all of the spaces in here, right? So this one's done. That one's done. I think. This one. Right, we'll check out here on the deck. No, that's all good. In here. No, that's fine. Check here. This is fine. This is fine. Alright, so unless I missed something in the middle space upstairs, let's go check that before I go outside. Just in case it is as simple as there's a space in here that I haven't quite done. It is definitely built for entertaining though, isn't it, this space? Have I? No, there's something not... Ah! These jolly lamps! Honestly, they are as frustrating as anything, and I don't like them. Let's just make it a short chain. That's what they were. There we go. Now we have finished. Everything is done. Complete the job. Easy thing to miss, isn't it? Alright, let us finish the job. You've completed 100% of the job, sorry. Let's go. I know, this is my favourite part. Wow, that's a big transformation. Still too crowded for my liking, but still not too bad. Look at that. Pretty good. Wow, okay. I'm not sure if a change of colour in those light strings would have been better. I didn't like them though. Alright guys, on that note, I am going to bid you adieu. If you enjoyed the episode, please hit like. Hello puppy. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. And I will check you later. Take care out there.